I would like to invite a diplomat with over 3 decades of service in the Indian Foreign Service. He has represented India across the world, serving as the ambassador to South Korea and Senegal, with concurrent accreditation to several West African nations, and later as Consul General of India in San Francisco. Beyond diplomacy, he brought forth his expertise in the fields of commerce, industry, and governance, serving as the Secretary General of the Federation of Karnataka Chambers of Commerce and Industry and as CEO of the Karnataka State Cricket Association. A multi-talented professional with a background in engineering and management, he is also the author of several books ranging from fiction to international affairs and leadership. Please put your hands together and with a thunderous applause, welcome Ambassador N. Parthasarathi.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಪ್ರಿಯ ಶಾಸಕರಾದಂತಹ ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್ ಅವರು, ಎಸ್.ಆರ್. ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್ ಅವರು ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಭಾಷಣ ಮಾಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ಅವರು ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದ್ದಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವ ಶ್ರೀ ಬಿ.ಎಲ್. ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮದನ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸನ್ and also Mr. V. Ashwath Ramaya, and of course Mr. C. Venu, and all those who are not on the stage, but all the Gandiru, important persons, personalities who are in this hall. It's such a great pleasure for me to be here for the release of this excellent book. I can officially say that today I'm a successful man, for the simple reason I have read this book, Blueprint for Success. As you all know, to understand that there are fruits, vegetable, trees, and all those things, it is information. To know that tomato is a fruit, it is knowledge. But not to put that cut pieces of tomato into fruit salad is wisdom. See what Mr. Venu has done now, particularly today, it is not like when we used to take the exam, what we used to do, even the civil service exams, etc. The biggest problem we used to face was lack of information and material to read. If we take a subject and if we had to go to the central library and if we don't find that book, then probably we didn't have a choice to read that book at all. But today what has happened, there is a information explosion. Rather, there is a huge data available at just you take your mobile phone and press it, you can get any and every information. So huge data. From that data, how are you going to make that into something called information, which is something useful? And out of that information, how do you filter it and then identify what is knowledge? Okay, even if you have got the knowledge, if you are preparing for a service exam, somebody else will come and tell you, did you read this book? Somebody else will come and say, did you read this book? And in the process, you are going to read so much, you don't retain anything, you don't gain any knowledge or this thing. So, more than the knowledge, how do you become wise? How to get the wisdom that is required so that you succeed in life? So Mr. Venu, in this book, has worked like a magician. In the process, he has tried to tell the people beautifully how to take this data, make it into information, and then, more importantly, how effortlessly, for example, he takes success goals, how to set your goals which are achievable the smart way. To do that, he creates an acronym, PERFECT, and then if you just follow that, he will tell you step by step as to how to set your goal. so that these are all achievable goals and meaningful goals. And then he will also come out with another acronym which is helpful to and easy to remember called effortless. So if you follow that step by step, he will tell you the most important thing called time management. If you have seen that, decades ago, if you want to send some money or do something, we had to go to a bank, write a check, give it to them, wait for days for the money to come, and it used to take a lot of time. But today, in 10 seconds, just using your mobile phone, you can actually transfer the money. But while we have so many gadgets, so many things which saves your time, if you ask anyone, the only thing he will tell you, I don't have time. If you just watch the traffic, everybody is in such a great hurry, but nobody is on time. So likewise, everybody has a goal. But does that goal have a meaning for you? Is it really useful for you? Or are you just trying to be on a treadmill? You are putting efforts, you are running, but only later you realize that you are just where you are. Or if you think that you have achieved the goal that has been set, the goal post would have moved. So what is the meaningful goal that you need to set? What is success? If it is success for you, what does it mean for your life? Are you achieving something and you call it a success? Or you want to be successful in your life? So these are the things, abstract concepts, memory loss means LAW, laws, regulations. He uses all the techniques and he step by step explains to everyone how to set goals, how to manage your time, how to remember things, what to read, what not to read, how to filter things. All these things he is able to make these very crystal clear. And this book is not just meant for any one particular category of people. Anybody and everybody who is taking a competitive exam, this is a book which you cannot miss. At the same time, it is not just meant for those students and others who are trying to achieve something. It is good for every human being, whether he is 10 years old or whether he is 80 years old. You have something to read, something to understand, even kind of the meaning of life. You can understand what is useful, what kind of things that we need to achieve, what kind of things we need to do in life so that we are happy, we are successful. I am so happy that this book is being released today, and I hope that a lot of people will not just purchase the book, but use it and then take the benefit out of that book. And I wish him and the book a great success. Thank you so much.